Hello Pisces, and welcome to your Pluto retrograde returns reading for October 8th. It is October 7th of 2022, and right now it's about ready to really look at life on a grand scale, like right now. So let's rewind. When did Pluto actually start its retrograde? It was on April 30th of this year. So you're going to have to rewind and look at the last 5 months and everything that's happened right now, because I know for me it's been marked by some very pronounced upticks in introspective energy. These things that are pointing themselves out that keep coming up, they're telling you I need to make some changes here. Pluto is all about, it's the planet of rebirth and transformation, and retrogrades are a time to slow down and reflect. And I know a lot of you are thinking right now, well, shit, things didn't slow down for me, they actually got harder. Yeah, they did, because they were trying to slow you down. Maybe you've been reckless or really trying to push through, but the harder you push, the more the retrograde is going to slow you down and point out those things that you need to be making changes to. So understand this retrograde serves as an opportunity to take audit of your life and let go of that of which no longer serves you. This is like the key thing with this. There's two ways to go here, especially when it's ruled by Capricorn. Capricorn is goal structured and oriented. It is a box. There's an up and a down shoot in it. You come out down, you relive until you understand how to elevate and get out of those situations right now. So right now you should be looking at, okay, what is necessary and what am I needlessly putting my energy in that keeps sucking the life out? What's restricting my life, right, Pisces? What are we trying to attempt to achieve here, right? We're looking for true self-sovereignty, true freedom from the things that are holding us back. That's a big thing to think about, because as a Pisces, geez Louise, we think about stuff so much. There's a lot of things that can keep our thoughts chained and like thinking about one thing. As Pisces though, when we can really truly be distraction free, we can generate some of the most beautiful stuff right now. So understand, get your head in the right place, and really understand what you're looking for that's important to you, right? So Pluto, it rules a generation or a collective and a group, because Pluto is one of the furthest out planets. Those retrogrades come in different ways for a lot of us, and so if you're in this transformation thing and you're hearing these messages saying, God, I got to really make some changes here, you're in the right reading. You know, a lot of people don't even know what this Pluto retrograde, how it affects them. We've all heard of Mercury retrograde, and maybe you haven't. But Mercury's the most common one, and those are the ones that... Pluto's the deeper one. This is where it's not just fixing little things, it's really like taking a new path, and you can have a clean slate after this, Pisces. So with this transformation, it's built around systems of shared ideals of success and accomplishment. So right now as a Pisces, we need to consider how we can truly be independent, because the Capricorn energy does nothing more than want true independence and freedom from whatever they want based on what they've earned. So with that in mind, it's got to be making you ask questions like, how can I truly be free? Like, Brett, I need money, right? Money's always got me trapped. Well, it makes me do this job. I mean, you really got to start thinking about changing your patterns, right? If those are the thoughts that go through your head, and not looking at the things. Why are they holding back, right? Do I need to quit my job? Do I need to take a new direction? You know, maybe there are people like putting their shit on you. I know as a Pisces, you can hear a lot of other people's stuff, people projecting their goals on you, their problems, and we get fixated on trying to help them, and we're not fixated on trying to help ourselves right now. But so right now, I want you to help yourself, because whatever you answer, you can't go wrong if you're being honest with yourself. And the biggest thing, if you're being honest, make sure your actions are matching your responses. Like, okay, yeah, I need to do this. Here's what I'm going to do to change that. You've got to follow through. If you don't follow through, you're going to come out to the bottom, relive next year the same as this year, and you'll be doing the same thing at this time next year. Right now, be honest about what you need to change, because Pluto is associated with Scorpio, and like I said, that planet of rebirthing and transformation. So right now it's time to go and do that dirty work, that shadow work, It's the opportunity to get really clear about the skeletons in your closet, as well as anything else that those those things that are driving your car from the back seat, those unresolved things. And like I said, be careful too with this, because these transits can manifest in not some creative ways. Like there can be some really hard things. You're like, well, how am I supposed to recover for that? Well, your message might have been a little tougher because it's trying to really tell you need to change. And if you're not hearing the signs of change, then you'll continue to do the same thing, and you'll struggle with it next year. But it's really not a problem for you. But if you're struggling with this right now, it's time to make those changes. The biggest thing too, one of the final thing here is, what is your definition of success, right? Do you want to be Elon Musk? Is you know, we'd all loved him, but he's got his own problems too. I mean, you know, make sure that your goals align with your tools, your aspirations, and truly what you can do as a Pisces. I mean, we can be anything as a Pisces. So, you know, I see the 7 of Cups, and for a Pisces, it's like the 14 of Cups, because we could double anything in our head right now. That's an interesting card. I haven't seen the High Priest for a minute. And you know what? There really is no better card for learning than this High Priest. The Hierophant here, it's helping us. We need to rebel, like literally. There's a rebellion here. Things haven't been conventional for us. You know, if things are being stale, they're not aligning. It's time to get out of these situations, right? Take a calculated risk. This is truly that path of knowledge too right now. You can follow tradition or follow your own path, Pisces, and this is the time you choose what path you want. So make it your path and make it beautiful. Fuck yeah, King of Cups. Sorry for the language, but you know, for us Pisces, this is what we're doing right now. This is going to last the test of time. We've learned to balance our head and our heart, and not having our emotions take us off into another directions. Actually, where our thoughts and our emotions are putting together. These are beautiful things right now. So start spending that quality time with those people. Like I said, it's the King of Cups for our Pisces. I mean, like I said, this is the test of time. I think the universe, I really feel the universe is supporting us with this. You know, some of us, it's going to take some time, but this King takes a little bit to open up to. So if this is yourself, you're going to have to get through the rosy glasses shit and get into the real Pisces person. That's the hardest thing for Pisces to see, is their mistakes. Or you know, biggest thing right now is make sure you're using your head, not your heart. We got the Chariot. You know, I love this card because I know for myself, I've been taking these actions here, and I know that the universe is helping me, and I know that there are emotions that are changing right now. I've been in a rut, and some of this is, are you moving too fast? Should you do, you know, I'm not going to question that. I'm not going to question this right now. I'm going to not let distractions discourage me. The hard work is worth the while with this. Because when you come out the end of it, you're going to learn something from it. You got the High Priest on the other side here. And the King of Cups, like, this is our Pisces card. I mean, shit. You know, when you learn to balance these levels, you're really going to discover some beauty here and understand that the universe is looking out for us, because as a Pisces, we help to people to change. We change the world too. And understand we can change the world, but the first thing we got to change is ourselves. And especially if we're stuck in an emotional state, we got to level our minds up to really do the clear thinking and allow our heart to back up our decisions, our mind. Don't lead with the heart first. You know the scenario there. like I said, there's these very calculated risks that can be taken. Don't move too quickly or be reckless about it. This is about moving on to the next level, and this is about releasing those things that have been holding us back, Pisces. We can do this. There's no doubt it's worth the while. And problems are going to happen, but I'm refusing defeat, and you do too. If you don't, you'll end up coming out the bottom. If you're defeated, you'll come out the bottom. You'll live it again next year. If you understand it and rise above it, you will level up, and you will. Those opportunities are coming. I mean, Jupiter is coming back into our sign. This last quarter is very important to our Pisces people. So make sure you're doing the work, because this stuff's coming for us, and it's problems too. But we will overcome these. It's not just all beauty here. it is doing work, Pisces. So, all right. Thank you so much for your view. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week for your general reading. Bye for now, Pisces.